Hello my dear! Last time I have a lot of videos about Ukrainian language, but this video I'm going to share you very interesting facts about Ukraine. And this video will be interesting for person who just like something interesting in the world, because here is a lot of interesting information about world's record in Ukraine. Okay, but I begin from not very fun facts, but very important for me, and I want that you know this. It's about Ukrainians. In 1831 year in USSR, there was more Ukrainians than Russians. There was 81 million of Ukrainians, and this amount not included West Ukraine, because West Ukraine was under power of Poland in this time. And after artificial famine that we had in Ukraine, after killing Ukrainian, repressing Ukrainian, in 5 years later it became 26 million of Ukrainians. 55 million of Ukrainians die in Ukraine by Soviet power. Think about this amount, 55 million of Ukrainians. And I think if you understand this amount, you will understand why Ukrainians now have big problem in East Ukraine, why Ukrainians want to fight for their independence for a long time, why Ukrainians have revolution, and why I said that Ukrainians is nation who love freedom, because these 55 millions was killed because they want to be independent of Soviet Union and they don't want to have Russians in our land. And now about great facts about Ukraine and interesting and funny facts. Thank you that you see video for this moment. And Ukrainian engineers create the biggest in the world air freighter. It calls Mriya, or can be translated like dream, and have other like name An-225. It's the biggest air freighter in the world, and a lot of world's air company adore this plane because it's super powerful, super fast and super cool plane, and nobody can create something similar to Ukrainian's plane Mriya. Ukraine has the deepest subway station in the world. It calls Arsenalna, and it's in Kiev. It has 105 meters or 114 yards. Ukrainian musical instrument Trembita is the longest in the world. It has up to 3 meters. Ukrainian constitution was one of the first in the world. It was created in 1710 year by Pilip Orlik, and United States declared their constitution only in 77 years after, so in 1787, and Poland declared it in 1791 years. And Ukrainians was one of the first in the world with constitution. The longest trolley bus way was in the world was in Ukraine. It have 87 kilometers or 53 miles, and it's in Crimea. Ukrainian National Army beat absolute record because they successfully exist in occupied territory for 20 years, and they fight for Ukrainian independence. If Russians said my video, they said that Ukrainian's army was betrayer because they killed Russians, but they fight for independence, and my opinion is that they do a great job. And French President Charles de Gaulle said that if I had this army, if I had army like in Ukraine, Germans never come to France. Ukraine have 1/4 of all black soil in our planet. Also, Ukraine have the biggest manganese ore reserves in the world. Ukraine takes fourth place in the world by people with high education. Geographical center of Europe is located in West Ukraine, so if you come to West Ukraine, you need to visit geographical center of Europe. And the last one interesting fact, that when there was war in Africa in the end of the beginning of 20th century, Ukrainian commander Yuri Budyak safe from execution one British journalist. This British journalist helped him to enter to Oxford University, and the name of the journalist was Winston Churchill. So come to Ukraine and discover Ukraine for yourself. Ukraine is a beautiful country with a huge amount of records, and also thank you for watching this video, and I'm waiting for your comment about all of these records. Bye!